Yo, so today I want to give you guys a tour of our kitchen here in Norway, or more specifically, it's our parents' kitchen because right now, we're not out in the great world traveling around. We're at home in Norway and we're staying with our parents for a little while. And so we're in their kitchen and we're sharing it with them, so we're all eating slightly different. I want to show you the food that we have here in the kitchen and take you guys on a little tour, okay? So first of all, Mats is holding the camera. You can see him there in the, in the door. This is where we grew up, so this is our favorite kitchen in the whole world. Let's take a look at the fruit stash first of all. So because we're in Norway, the fruit availability isn't the best, of course, but it's summer, it's July, it's starting to get into that month, which is the best month of the year when it comes to fruit availability. And as you can see here, we got a lot of these Santa Claus melons, PL de Sapo, but frankly they're not really that good. Our mom, she's eating a lot of them. I just had one of them, Mats just had one of them, and I really react allergically to it when it's not fully ripe, and they're not really fully ripe, so not really something that we eat a lot of, but they're for our mom mainly. Then we got some awesome looking flat nectarines yesterday. Look at these extremely vibrant looking yellow flat peach nectarines. So they're very good. They're becoming more and more into season now, the nectarines and the peaches. So July is really the main month for peaches and nectarines in Norway, and we love them. So those are there, and then we have some other ones down here. They're not the nectarines, they're the peach, flat donut peaches. Smells very, very fragrant, and they're also extremely good. Up until now, they've been kind of not the best sometimes very good, and the price has been a little bit high, but the price is coming down, the quality is going up, so that's a good sign. So I think we can start eating more of those as the weeks go by. We got some absolute crap grapes. You tried them earlier.
Absolutely terrible.
Terrible stuff. So we avoid those. Here's our avocado stash. Mediocre quality avocado, but gotta have the avocados. They do the job. Some lime, and down here we got our main fruit. The bananas. So these are our ripe bananas. Mostly ripe, almost ripe. For today and tomorrow, we pretty much eat. These days we're pretty much eating bananas for breakfast and lunch, and then we're eating some cooked, conservatively cooked roots and tubers for dinner. So we'll show you that in a moment. The reason we're eating that is just simply because this is all there is right now in Norway. Like you can't eat watermelon. They're not ripe. There's not a single grape in sight that's not sour. But as I said, the nectarines and the peaches are starting to get pretty good. So I think I'm probably going to be able to eat all fruit sometime pretty soon, for the next month maybe, when I can eat just bananas and nectarines and avocados. But it's always a gamble with fruit, because if you're buying lots of fruit like this, if this turns out to be bad, this batch, well, what am I going to do? I'm not going to sit around eating crappy peaches. So anyway, so a lot of bananas. We're starting to try to buy a lot of peaches, see how that goes, and the rest is pretty much crap. Let's take a walk over here. Before we do that, you can check out our little office space. Very messy. That's where we do our work these days, and yeah, this is kind of our chill space as well. Let's go over to the kitchen. So our mom, she just baked 2 loaves of breads to our dad. He's not fully vegan, but he's almost vegan, and most of the time he is vegan actually. Eating a lot of, a lot of bread, I guess, but also a lot of fruits and vegetables as well. So let's take a look in the fridge. Come around here. So of course, again, this is we share this fridge with our parents. Mads is in the microwave. We share this fridge with our parents, so it's not all. We don't eat all of this. I'll show you what we do eat instead of going through every item. I'll just show you what we eat. So sweet potatoes. Again, it's just sustainable. Eating crappy grapes just to stay raw. I love eating all fruit, but it's great when you got when the fruit is there. When the fruit is excellent, it's awesome. But when the fruit sucks, what are you gonna do? So we're eating some sweet potatoes, and it's not a huge compromise. In fact, I feel pretty good doing it. Very good, actually. Steamed sweet potatoes for dinner. Mushrooms. This is our date stash. Check it out. Algerian dates. They're amazing. Let's see. So, 70% of our food intake is probably bananas and some dates, and then the rest is cooked. All right, so carrots, pumpkin, also a fruit, but you gotta cook it obviously, but it is a fruit. And some coconuts, young coconuts from Thailand. That's pretty much it for us. Let's take a look out. No, actually we have a butternut squash here as well, also a type of pumpkin kind of. Also a fruit. And in the, what do you call this? In the, whatever. We got potatoes. So we got 3 types of potatoes there actually. Take a look inside. Pretty cool, fresh potatoes from Norway, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're Norwegian. More dates, some raisins. Yeah, just to touch on it again quickly, because I know a lot of you guys gonna be thinking about what? Eating is cooked. Most of you probably know that we do eat some cooked food sometimes, depending on circumstances. But it's really, I want to, make it clear that it's always possible to eat all raw, and some people do that, and we've done it in the past. It's always possible if you want it. The question is, how far are you willing to go? For example, the Pakistani mangoes are amazing. If we had 10 kilos per day in our house of Pakistani mangoes, no problem. We would eat it all day, every day. But that means we have to spend about $1,000 per person per month for one meal of Pakistani mangoes, and that's just a little bit too expensive for my liking right now. I've done it in the past though. If the fruit isn't satisfying, if it's not calorie dense, if it's sour, makes your digestion go bad, if it makes you bloated, these kind of things, I'm just not too keen on them. So I usually do what I feel is sustainable and what I feel is satisfying and most of all enjoyable. If I don't enjoy something, I'm not gonna do it. And I enjoy eating bananas. I enjoy eating sweet potatoes for dinner. I just enjoy it a lot. That's just how we do it right now. As I said, peaches are coming into season. We might be experimenting with trying out all fruit, even here in Norway, now over the next few weeks. But again, it depends on preferences. And frankly, eating roots and tubers for dinner, simple as it is. We're not talking recipes here. It's just straight up sweet potato, carrot. That's it. So I find that to be very enjoyable and still be quite perfect, really, digestion wise. And we're not trying to win a contest here of who can be fruitarian in the most extreme circumstances. For me, it's all about results, how it feels, what kind of performance it gives me, and also how much I enjoy it. And I could eat sour grapes for breakfast. I could do that, and I'll be fruitarian. I could eat whatever for dinner. I could stay fruitarian, but I'm not keen. I don't care about staying fruitarian. I care about enjoying my food and having good results with it. And I've had, over the last few years, I've seen a lot of great results with all fruit. The best results come from all fruit because that's our only food that will truly, satisfy us in every way, including nutritionally. But small compromises can be made and still have fairly good results, at least if it means you'll still enjoy eating. Because I don't enjoy eating if this is my dinner, because this is the reality of it, okay? If this is my dinner, if these dates are gonna be my dinner, I might as well not be alive. I can't do that. I cannot do that. But potatoes though, that's some delicious stuff. Let's take a look at the rest of our bananas outside, okay? Join us. So there's a lot of materials there because we're actually building this little house in our yard. So check it out. So here's our banana stash, protected against the cats. Not that the cats really eat bananas though. There we go, so these are unripe bananas. You can see they're not fully spotted yet. They're still quite hard. There's a smell to them as well, which I know means unripe, and you can hear the sound when you take it off is like click. It's not ripe. So we're leaving them out here because it's a little bit cooler than indoors. That'll leave them to ripen a little bit slower. And then as we need them to ripen faster, we'll bring them inside and then we'll have this banana rotation going. Speaking of which, we just have a new ebook out about bananas. And if you want to check that out, you can click this link and that will take you to that book, which is basically a guide to eating bananas for raw fooders or everyone else. It's just all about storing bananas, eating bananas, ripening bananas, buying bananas, all about bananas, because this is the most important fruit on a fruit-based diet anywhere outside the tropics, even in the tropics really. But it's just because it's available, it's affordable, it's sustainable, it's got the calories. If you go ahead and buy, those nectarines we had inside, they might be good, they might not, and if they aren't, we can't eat them because we need the calories. But bananas, they're not like that. They're always good to go when it comes to the calories. Very sustainable in that sense, very consistent. So we rely a lot on the bananas, and then we rely a lot right now on the sweet potatoes and the potatoes, and Matt's also eats a little bit of rice. So other than that, seasonal fruits here and there, as you could see, nectarines, melons, some Pakistani mangoes when we feel like spending a bit of extra money. We do that quite regularly, of course. Avocados as well. That's pretty much our diet right now. It'll change, and we'll make more videos like this over the coming months. It'll change because as autumn comes around, it'll probably look a little bit different. Not that much different though. And then of course when we go traveling somewhere else again, when we go to the tropics or the subtropics, our diet will also change. So it's really, if I were to sum it up, we're eating a fruit-based diet right now, meaning that the fruit accounts for the majority of our calories, but not all. And then on the total scheme of things, like for a whole year, we have periods where we're eating all fruit, fruitarian if you will. We have periods where we're eating, like we are now, mostly fruit. And overall it's very good. Our fat intake is still fairly low. Our carbohydrate intake is always high, of course, and of course always strictly vegan for ethical reasons, but also of course because animal products are not healthy. Alrighty, so thanks for watching. This was a cool video to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you want more videos like this, where we just show you everything we do, tell you all about it and why we do it. Also let me know if you think I was talking too much. I do that sometimes, but I don't think so. I think this was a video some of you might enjoy. Yeah, that's all for today. We're feeling good, enjoying Norway. It's a cloudy day today. I'm gonna go for a walk with a friend, and Mads is gonna edit some videos, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some other stuff. Alright, hope you're having a good day. See you around.